gross. We are back with another deck profile. Oh, fucking Christ. We are back with another deck profile. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just say this right off the bat. This is still a bit of a work in progress, so if you guys got any, like, suggestions, leave that in the comments below. I would greatly love to get some feedback for this. But today, I've got Pendulum Magicians. This deck is not dead, I don't think. So this is a deck that has, you know, kind of gotten shitted on by, like, all the recent generic extra deck bans or whatever, like Borload Savage, Baron the Fleur, and Appaloosa. So, you know, this deck kinda, you know, got taken out back and was put down. However, I managed to get my Pen Magician cards back from my friend Punk, the guy who makes us really bad deck profiles. JK, I love you. But yeah, so I just sat down one night, just threw these cards together, made a combo, whatever, and then try to fix the consistency as well. I keep smacking my cards. This deck is actually rather big. This isn't like 40 cards, but without further ado, I'm gonna just jump straight into this deck profile. Starting off, no surprises, we are playing 3 Performa Pals Skull Combat Joker. This searches your Odd Eyes Magician or Performa Pals, but we don't play either of those except for the Magicians, like Wisdom Eye Magician, which you gotta max out on. Double Iris Magician. You could play 2 of this. I'm gonna keep it the buck real with you. You could play 2 of this. We play 1 Oath Dragon. With that, you know, your generic extra deck stuff, and the fact that this guy can't trigger turn 1. This isn't really a 3 of, unfortunately. 1 White Wing Magician. This is important for our combo. Alright, just bear with me. Hot take. 1 Harmonizing Magician. So I chose to play 1 instead of like 2 or 3 copies, because this doesn't start your plays. This isn't like Joker, where it's like, oh, this is like really good. I could just normal this and get my plays going. Nah. That's not how that works. Like, sure, we have 3 Wisdom Eye, but this searches other parts of our deck, which we'll get to in a moment. And like I said, we could just play 2 Double Iris Magician. We don't really need to play 3 of it. Yeah, Harmonizing, great extender. Great card to Pendulum to summon. Not a great starter. I wouldn't want to see this in my hand. And last, we play 1 Magician guy, Purple Man. The man behind the slaughter. And that wraps up for our OG Pen Magician lineup. And then, since we're playing Double Iris Magician, we are in fact playing the 2 Pendulum Graphs, just 1 of each. You could maybe bump this up to 2 or 3. You just need other cards to combo off with it too. So honestly, you don't need to play 3 of this. You can still get to both of these throughout your combo, which I will show you. And then for the rest of our Magician / Supreme King lineup, because we do play a big number of those. 3 Gate Magician, this card is broken. We played 2 Dark Worm, and we played the 1 Light Worm. He is important because he is a level 4 tuner monster. He also can just grab stuff back randomly, which is kind of cool, but it's mainly the tuner part that I'm playing him for. And then Dark Worm, this searches out Gate Magician, or it could search out, now this is another hot take, but 2 Donuts. We are playing 2 Donuts. You need 1 to put in scale with Gate Magician, and we actually search 1 and summon it and use its effect. You'll see why when we get to it. And because we really want to search these cards, we've got Wings of Light to search out the Gate Magician or Dark Worm, and we got Triple Dragon Shine and Foolish Burial for Dark Worm. And then we also play a copy of Pendulum Evolution. So, reason why we want to use Gate Magician is that it can cheat out any face down Pendulum, Synchro, Xyz, or fusion monsters, which can trigger this effect to give you an additional Pendulum summon. Yes, we Pendulum summon twice in this deck, and it's not like redundant or anything stupid like that. Like, you genuinely do need the Pendulum summon twice most of the time. And lastly, for our generic-esque pen cards, we've got 1 Astrograph Sorcerer, because it's still at 1, triple Chronograph, and a Time Gazer. Now, with the few testing that I have not drawn this, but I'll just go ahead and talk about our non-engine real quick too. So we do play quite a bit. We have triple Fenrir, because this card's still kind of crazy in pen decks. Triple Fualos, also crazy. We've got triple Ash Blossom and triple Imperm, 1 Talents, and 1 Called by the Grave. So with the Fenrirs, if this doesn't work out, we could try playing like 3, like take these out for 3 unicorns and take this out for Birth. I haven't really drawn this enough times, or I haven't even drawn it yet with the testing I've done, so it's like I don't know if this is needed. I just know that we do need like more extension for the deck, because this deck can kind of struggle to put extra bodies on board that isn't just normal Joker do stuff. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. That is 50 cards. Yeah, pretty big deck. Now off to the extra deck. For the extra deck, we got our Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, accompanied by his cheating partner, Absolute Dragon. And then for Synchros, we are on Tilting Enchainment. You guys will see why this is important when we get to the combos. Just bear with me. Because you play 4s and 7s, Psychic and Punisher just seems like it's a no-brainer. Now, our target that we summon off gate 0, Synchro Universe. Why? Why this card? We play Crimson Dragon, target the Zark to summon out Blazar. Now I know this looks weird, but just trust me bro, bear with me. This is kind of like our backup plans if we get Fuwalos or Shifter, just put 2 4s and make these guys. Pray that they don't have Imperm. This is what we send off Gate Magician when we need to summon it. Then for our links, 2 Beyond the Pendulum. No, this is not for follow-up. You go through 2 of these in a combo. SP Little Knight, card's crazy. Exceed the Pendulum, also crazy card. And because we need to pop our cards, Abomination. Alright, so this definitely looks like a very weird, strange Pendulum Magician deck. So now you're probably wondering how all of this, you know, ties together and does its thing. Well, let's get straight into that, shall we? Alrighty, so basic 2-card combo for this deck, or one of many 2 to 3 card combos this deck has, is just Dragon Shrine and Performa Palace Go Combat Joker. So without further ado, first step is you activate Shrine, which sends Dark Worm, then Dark Worm, since you have no monsters, special summons itself in the grave, which triggers its on summon effect. Grabbing out Gate Magician. Gonna grab, or normal summon the Joker, my bad. Activate its effect, searching out Wisdom Eye. Put both of these in your pen scales. Make sure to go Wisdom Eye first, because it requires another Magician over here to activate its effect. Scale Double Iris. Next you'll go Gate Magician, to put a donut in scale. Now you're gonna link these 2 off into a Beyond the Pendulum. I'm gonna just put my face up extra deck over here just so I can grab shit easier. This is the extra deck. Beyond the Pendulum, we're gonna search out another donut. Next, you're gonna pen summon out your donuts. Wisdom Eye to this zone specifically, and the Gate Magician. Gate Magician on summon will search out Pendulum Evolution. Go ahead and activate that sucker right away. Now you're going to go Gate 0's effect on field, popping itself in the other Gate 0. You're going to special out Supreme King Zark Synchro Universe, waiting for the Xyz Infusion universe. Now you're going to take these 2 monsters. You're going to make another Beyond the Pendulum, because fun fact, that search effect is not once per turn. It's just, you know, they don't anticipate you to Pendulum summon multiple times. Activate its effect, paying another 1200. This time we'll actually search a actual Pen Magician. I completely forgot. Gate Magician. When it destroys itself in the monster zone, it puts itself back in the scale. Do not forget that. Because I most certainly did, as you can see. Now, go ahead and Pendulum Summon to specifically Beyond the Pendulum zones. Now, you're going to go Chain 1 Beyond, popping these, and then Chain 2 Harmonizing. You could do it in the reverse order, it does not matter. But Harmonizing is going to summon out White Wing Magician. Beyond the Pendulum pops these 2, which triggers Double Iris's effect. Grabbing Star Pendulum Graph, you're going to immediately activate that card. Now you're going to take Harmonizing and your Wisdom Eye Magician. That is not the extra deck. You're going to Synchro Summon into a Tilting Entrainment. Entrainment's effect activates. You could summon literally anything, just as long as it's not a Wisdom Eye Magician. This has to stay in your extra deck. Obviously, you can't summon Harmonizing. So we'll just go ahead and summon out a Joker. Why not? Also, this activates as a mandatory effect, searching you another Wisdom Eye Magician. Now, you're going to take Entrainment and White Wing Magician. This gets banished since it was summoned off Harmonizing. 4 plus 8 equals 12, so we'll make Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon will target the Zark. Put itself back in the extra deck to make Cosmic Blazar. Now that we don't need the Zark on our field anymore, we can go ahead and use that and Beyond the Pendulum to make a Exceed the Pendulum. Triggering her effect, we're going to grab our other Wisdom Eye back to our hand. Go ahead and put both of those in our scales. Activate just one of your Wisdom Eye Magicians. Pop itself, grab Oath Dragon, then activate Oath Dragon to grab Wisdom Eye back to your hand. Next, we're going to go Evolution. Put back the Wisdom Eye. Search out Astrograph Sorcerer. Now you're going to take your random body you summoned off Entrainment and your Exceed the Pendulum. Yes, you do not use the summon effect. We'll make Abomination. Next, we'll go Wisdom Eye to pop itself, placing a Double Iris Magician. Now you can go Chain 1 Abomination, target the Iris, Chain 2 Astrograph, target Wisdom Eye, summon itself, grab Wisdom Eye back to your hand, then Abomination pops Double Iris here. Now you can go double Iris's effect, grab your last Pendulum graph, go ahead and set that. Scale Wisdom Eye, then you can go Wisdom Eye, pop itself, grab Purple Poison. Now you can overlay these two because they are both 7s to make your Absolute Dragon. Now, if you really want to keep the Abomination on board, you could just go straight to end phase, use its effect to pop Absolute, which summons out your Vortex Dragon. But if you're playing against Fire King Snake Eye, popping their cards is really bad. So we can just go ahead and link summon SP Little Knight, which triggers off the Absolute Dragon, summoning out a Vortex Dragon. So off with 2 cards and a lot of cards in your extra deck, you end on SP, 2 Omni Negates, and your Time Pendulum Graph, which can pop a Purple Poison for 2 pops on your opponent's side of the field. Not to mention, this also triggers this card, Star Pendulum Graph, and you have a loaded extra deck. So if you guys have any suggestions or minor tweaking I can make to this deck, please let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button while you're at it for more Pendulum Magician or Pendulum related content, or some, other stuff I'm working on, like my custom card series, which you can check that video in the top right corner right here, I think, right there. Yeah, the red eyes one. See it? The red eyes? Yep. I got more of those videos coming. And yeah, share this with your friends if any of them are Pendulum enthusiasts. Yeah, give me some feedback. I really want to know what I can do to make this deck better than what it is currently. Because I feel like this is just the start. Obviously, I think we can do more than just this right here. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Gaming.